Hey, this is mirglof, and I am playing Cities XL 2012, and I'm starting a new city because I still have the old one. It's just that my city mirglof really needs food, and to take care of that, I'm going to import it by making another city that's dedicated to making food, and I will support the city of mirglof with this city, as opposed to trading with Omnicorp, which is expensive. Alright, and I've been adding some farms here, and I've been adding a bit of variety, or I'm going to, because it's just good to have variety. And I guess the town hall is right in the middle of farms, but oh well. They can deal with that. And mainly the point of building this city is, just like I said, for the food industry for my other city, so I can cheaply trade with myself. Which I guess is, I don't know, it's not cheating. I mean, this is mainly a single player game, I think. I don't know if you can trade online with other cities. That seems complicated. I don't know that I'd want to, really. These kind of games are mostly single player. But, who knows? If they don't already, maybe someday they will. And, oh, what's this here? Okay. So, this says, you may notice there's these red and green highlighted zones, and the green is where you're able to build farms. The other is incompatible because the soils aren't fertile enough. And yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of a bit of realism there. Alright, so for the first time I'm having issues with citizens actually moving in. The farms aren't doing so well at the moment. The building has no workers. It's basically because there's not enough unskilled workers, and the unskilled workers weren't happy about... What? What do you mean they're having trouble moving in there? There's plenty of room. Okay. Let's speed things up a bit. It's kind of, the game kind of has its quirks every now and then, like contradictory statements like there not being enough housing when there's clearly an abundance. I've just put in these silos, and what silos do is they increase profitability of farms, and the reason being that is, you have to store, your farmed goods somewhere, and that's what the silos are for. So there's, throughout the game with industries like hotels and stuff, there'll be specialized buildings such as silos, or let's see, an example is this zoning slot right here. There's low density, medium density, high density, and then there's these sort of special buildings you get that increase efficiency for like industries or make housing more popular, I guess. I haven't really gotten a whole bunch of them because they become unlocked when you have a certain amount of citizens. I don't know why these farms look like they're dead, even though they're profitable. So that's probably just another quirk. I mean, this has only been out for like a week and a half, so they're probably coming up with updates for some of the weird stuff that happens. That's true for any game. now that I have a surplus of food industry, I can trade them with the city of Mirglof for just a bit of cash. I don't need to do that much because this city is profitable at the moment, but I want to make sure that, you know, the cost of running these farms, like there will be in later, does not drive this city out of business, because I could, like, just exchange with my other city and not charge, you know, not have my Mirglof city pay any to this farmy city here, but eventually the costs of running this city would bankrupt it, and that wouldn't be good, and then I wouldn't have the food industry being imported to Mirglof City. It's kind of a bad economic cycle. It's probably not going to be such a danger with this city, because farming isn't that expensive, at least not so far as I've gotten with farming. But one of my other cities that does oil is quite expensive, actually, and so that's why I, you know, fairly give my other city, what was it, Fulgrim City, the Panandrone of Mirglof, plenty of cash so that, you know, its expenses don't bankrupt the city. I don't know what happens in this game if you bankrupt. Alright, so I guess you need freight to be near silos, so I guess farms are best built. Well, I guess now I have to look into improving freight. This is transportation. I see rail, but like a train tracks next to that little road icon. So I wonder if that means there'll be some rail kind of stuff later. Really need some kind of menu that breaks it down into like rail traffic, road traffic once that comes up. Because just having this long, I mean, this becomes a pile right here. I mean, I don't know why anyone would think this is a good organizational, you know, system here. It's just having a pile of images to select from. That's, I don't know, I don't think that's smart. So I have no idea how to increase freight beyond adding additional, oops, overdid that. Additional, you know, intercity road connections there. So that's as far as I know at that. Because there's like the tutorials that the game offers is sort of typical of most simulation game tutorials, in that it doesn't help you very much. It just sort of shows you how to lay out cities and like the concepts. It doesn't really teach you how to troubleshoot and how to, you know, fix these kind of issues. You know, obviously lack of skilled workers, so I need more skilled workers, that's obvious, but it doesn't explain anything about freight at all. I mean, if I figure all this stuff out later on, I guess I'll do some tutorials, but I'm not in any, you know, I don't have enough knowledge base about this game to do tutorials yet. I don't know if I even want to do that. Why am I having an issue with... Okay, well this was just saying there's a lack of skilled workers, and it's saying in this red zone right here, though, there's no skilled workers there, but there are some skilled workers here, and they're unemployed, so I don't know what that is. You know, I can't say that this is like the first time I've had things contradictory in a city simulation game. In SimCity 4, I had a lot of like contradictory issues with like transportation, where you know, the satisfaction complaints would be, oh well, traffic is too long, you know, like the roads would be congested, and I'll go ahead and build, you know, mass transit right next to that line that's congested, and they just won't use it. You know, so obviously there's still a lack of intelligence, and or even just, you know, it's a program, it doesn't have common sense, you know. But I'm going to end this video here. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and thank you for watching. This has been mirglof. Goodbye.